Hello everybody and welcome back to the city of Rockdale in City Skylines. Now today let's try to do a little bit more here because it's raining again. That can be however it wants to be. It's a light rain, so it's not bad. I do need to continue this though, because we do need this next section of the city up, and I would like it up fairly soon, so that actually goes down in that direction, and we just have a mess of zoning directions, because what angle was that even? I can't even see. 90 to that, but it won't tell me. 95. Okay, so it's somewhere, it's a very in-between angle, whatever that is. So I think this kind of requires a zone resetting. So like to reset the directioning of it. So we will do it like this. And just like that. So that's all stable and going in the same direction. Although it is a good point to say that over here is getting really close to the canal as it goes along here. This obviously was not straight. Actually, you know what? Where does that go straight? Right about here. Okay, you know what? We're going to do that instead. We're going to delete. Force elevated. We can actually kind of see where this... Actually, probably this side. So right about here. Up to 4. Now, do you go straight across? That looks straight across. It is indeed straight across. Okay. And then we are going to go our typical 4 units, but to the ground. And then connect that. Because now we have a very good along the canal line zoning square. So we will go out the natural 4 that we like to, or 3 that we like to do, or that I like to do, at least. -9, so it goes, well, compared to that, so it a little lower on that side. There to there. And we gotta figure out what we're gonna do over here. Maybe just pull this out another 2? Yeah, I like that. And then just up to the... Because it doesn't really give you a snap point that is anywhere decent. Or maybe just have that go out like that? You know what? No, I'm gonna have this just go straight across. Like that. That's how we're gonna do it. We can angle this a little though, get a little more zoning in here. Just like that. I might alleyway into there, but at the moment, not. And then this side, conversely, we can do the same thing. Just put it to the ground right there. We can attach it to that. And then we can have this go out 3. 1. And then just come back and try to connect to that kind of thing. Which is going to be a little weird because I don't want to put an intersection right here, but another intersection is going to be needed somewhere around here, so you know what? Right here. Just like that. We will go out one more, all the way down, and across. Now this probably is like hilled and needing obvious attention to smoothing like no other. Oh, I thought I got some of the smoothing over here, but I guess not. But yeah. Try to smooth some of this out, because I don't know why I didn't get any of this smoothing done. This is some really easy smoothing. Okay, now it's raining very, very heavily, and I actually should pay attention to where it is flooding and such because of that. Very heavily, very heavily. Holy cow. Okay, let's see. Okay, we are complaining around here, in which there is actually a lot of water right there, so we will put a street bound one right there. Angle it up right. Anarchy. Let's try to line it up. And wait, water. Yeah, let's pause it for a second, get rid of that. Go back to this. It's still pretty well lined up. We will put it right there. And then pipe. Okay. And that should help. What district is this in? The Hickory Heights? No. This is supposed to be Riverdale. Did I not name this last time? Maybe I didn't hit enter, so. This structure is having water issues. Is the water issues going away? They should be going away. I have not put the cuts into these areas though, so, and it did stop raining, so, holy cow. Okay, we need one here too, obviously. And we'll put, oh, no, not what I meant. Oh dear. Move you. To like right there. Water. Just like that. And that should absorb all of the water right there, unless it's not in the, oop, oh gosh, now it is not in the district. Let's include it and get that all pushed out. This is actually really low, so the drain we have over here might not actually be working. 167. Yeah, this drain is too high for that. So we need an outlet that's even lower. You know what? This like right here will do. Let's spin it around though, so it looks a little more correct. Like that. And the water's gone all on its own, so. Oh, maybe not. There we go. Now the water should be coming out here, rather. And because of how this is, it will just flow down there just fine. Although it does look kind of rare. I will level it out a little bit so it looks better. Like that. What? I thought that's all it needed. That hillside was bothering me for a second. Does this area not have a detention pond? It does not look like it. Actually, you know what? What we'll do is we'll actually put the... Because we can put this like right there too, can't we? Yeah. And this is down at 130. Oh gosh, no, no, oh gosh. Anarchy off. You need to go away. Let me ensure that you were placed correctly. Okay, you're fine. And the water level is below you, so that is good. Apparently we do need some sort of detention pond too, or something. Let's get rid of that, get rid of you, if I can. Right there. Delete. Okay, you should be fine now. Supposedly there was a bigger one, but like this one, like, okay, so this is small. This is 4-lane, but the 4-lane looks exactly the same size. But then again, the two kind of fit right there. So you know what? Let's delete that. Let's get rid of the pipe that we put in right there. And this subway station is going to lose water for a second, I think. Oh no, because the need for that. Okay, never mind. So we are good for the time being. And let's line this up. I think right about... Actually, let's put it on this side, because a lot of the trouble seems to come over from over here. So... Okay, it will just be on the road. Oh, that is so much better. That is better. That is larger. They have the same hitbox size, but this one is definitely and indeed larger. Although these little grates might be able to be placed a little lower. Same with the manhole. I've noticed that they kind of sit above the road quite a bit. And it's possible that the mod creator can't put them any lower. So, but that's kind of the weird thing about City Skylines. Things don't really work very well all the time. and that's true with any game. But let's head back up here and keep building this up. But yeah, that's true for any game though. So that things don't always work how you would expect them to. So I don't blame anyone for weird stuff like that. I'm not gonna see it half the time too. It's just gonna be one of those back of the head nagging me. But it's not anything that's actually important. So yeah, just to there, and there. And actually, let's start smoothing some of this out, because I don't doubt that some of this is absolutely terrible. Like over here. Something can be done with this. I know that this does not want to be like this. Come on. You're moving a little. Very, very minusculely. Okay, that's good enough, because that's not really wanting to play ball. So we will go somewhere else then. We will get people who want to play. Which apparently is not these people. But that is really nice, because that's all horizontal towards the canal over there, which is really, really good. Okay, now up here seems a little flat. Which it is. It has like only this one topographical line going through it. So that is actually pretty terrible in terms of height difference. But like I said, we're going to be playing with the stormwater drains a lot more, especially now that there's so many more options in placing them. Anywho, that looks good. Now over here, there are lines here. They're hiding. I don't know how they're hiding, though, is the problem. But I do see them here and there. Or this area is just really, really flat. Okay, then. Yeah, this area is just really, really flat. And these two lines should be wanting to connect to some degree. I know they do, I just can't see them at the moment. See how it's making those lines a lot more predominant? These lines are going to do the same eventually. But I guess not today, because it just disappeared even more. Let's get out the next to the canal areas. As those are quite important to ensure that they are pretty good as well. Oh, that's right, I was working on this area, because this area wants to be moved a little. And I think that's all that should be moved. So, let's see if this wants to do anything. Oh, this down here wants to do quite a bit. And this might actually get rid of some of this terrain. There we go. This needs to be messed with a little bit. Especially over here. I should pay attention to how I make the slits in the buildings too, to ensure that these lines kind of match, or that it matches the topographical lines, I should say. So, yeah, that's just gonna be like that. It's just gonna be really cliffy. But as for these lines, these can be a little bit nicer. Come on, come on. Come on. I guess this guy's got to get moved in a little bit more before it will play. Just like that. And then these go straight across, pretty much. They might be bumped out that way a little. Just like that. This obviously needs some attention, because this can go in quite a bit, and there was actually a little hilltop right there. Just pulling them around. Yeah, just like that. Now all this can get pulled in a little more. Come on, you guys. Anywho, this district's gonna be huge. I might actually split it up into the actual north-south kind of concepts. So, even though having one big district would kind of help with the water, because I can have most of the drains up at the top kind of thing. Or be sure to be able to drain at the bottom, but this flows this way, which is good, because then it goes straight into the canal, which is good. And so does this one for the most part. Not always, because it does kind of go diagonal, but for the most part. So just like that. Anywho, that looks like all of what we recently placed, so we can get back to placing more. Now, this is one really, really nice arc. And so what I kind of want to do is try to mimic that. But, ooh, does it let me? It does snap right there. It does snap right there. Let's see if that is actually legitimate. We'll put one over here. Oh, actually, I should probably put it on the inside. So that snaps right there. Now, if we pull this out 4, go to level, then we pull this one out 4 at level, and then we pull that back. Kind of did that a little prematurely, and if I can find my fingers, then we hit that, and we try to find where you are. Oh gosh, it doesn't actually go out far enough. Well, what kind of shiitake mushrooms is this? Like, that would be the closest one. Maybe because it goes over this? So something around right there. Because I just want a really good, just around that edge. So there we go. That looks pretty nice. We could do the same with the other side. Oop. Nope. Not quite. We do need the elevated still. Like that, but we can't pull it out on this side, so we'll have to drag it from that side. U2, 4 out. I will lift the bridge later, because it will need it. Then follow the terrain. Yeah, it was because it hit the canal that it... Oh gosh, no, I meant curved. I think because it was going into the canal, it was like, oh, well, you can't place over here anyways, so why should I put the marker over here? It's like, no, but we want to do something. Actually, that looks really, really nice. Now, if we just go straight and connect it to that, we can delete this piece. Unfortunately, we can't go any further in that direction, so we have to kind of line it up with this. In fact, I'm not even quite sure, because 75 is quite the difference, so maybe... You know what? We'll just pull it out to there, and we'll test to see where we need to put it. Say right here. Nope, too close. Right there. Yes, right there. Okay. So now what we are going to do is we do not have any lines to guide by, so that is kind of terrible, but we'll try to eyeball it. That is terrible. We got to make sure that this is 75, I think, because since that's 75, we need it something similar. Yeah, 75 in this direction. Okay. So 75, maybe right there. Well, it starts off right, but, or it starts off okay, but does not quite go at the angle that is correct. We're getting closer though. Oh, that intersection causes problems. Okay. Well, okay then. Let's try having it go out to there, and at least make it so we don't destroy the other zoning lines. I don't want the intersections too close either, though. You know what? Never mind. We will just build this straight and we'll have little zoning things in the middle of that. Let's build it out so that it does not destroy that, but is as close as possible. Just like that. We'll have some sort of actually, let's put that in now. Some sort of alley in here, I think. We'll put it starting right there, going to right there, and then head directly towards the middle. And then attach right there. I'm not sure if that formed quite right, though. Okay, so we have a hilltop on that street, which kind of makes sense because there's a canal on either going in, or on either side of it pretty much. So that makes sense. It will flow this way, while there is somewhat of a flat area over here. This comes up while the others go down. That actually should be bubbled out quite a bit more, actually. That's weird. Did I not do that area? Anywho, let's back to this area because these lines need to be fanned out a little. Yeah, just like that's fine. And then right here, this is actually quite the interesting topo for this because it's kind of horizontal up until it gets to this point in which it's like, okay, all the water's going to go this way and then kind of this way afterwards. So then over here we have a little hilltop right in the middle of it, which is not very effective. So we'll fan that out a little bit, pull that in a little bit, and just flatten it overall. Anywho, that looks like it'll be it for this episode. Thank you guys for watching. If you are liking the series, please do leave a like and do subscribe so that you can catch the next episode as it comes out. If you have any comments, questions, suggestions, please leave those in the comment section below, and I'll get back to you as quick as I can to reply because I like interacting with you guys. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Thank you for watching. Have a good one. Goodbye.